Hi, thank you so much for joining me. I had a question today from a mum whose little one has just started headbanging, and not to rock music or anything fun like that. So I thought I would jump on and do a little bit of video explaining a little bit more surrounding the different types of this behavior that we can see happening in some of our children. So first up, I would just like to say to you that if your little one has started doing this just all of a sudden out of the blue and it's a cause of concern to you, I want your first port of call to be your medical professional, your GP or your pediatrician. One, we want to rule out to make sure that they're not doing it because they're in pain from teething or earaches and those sorts of things, and they aren't displaying any other sorts of symptoms that are linked with those types of things. So once all of that's ruled out, we've got two types of head banging that we can see. One is your rhythmical head banging that a child would generally do to soothe themselves off to sleep. A little bit quirky, but it's generally on the mattress, it's quite soft, and they would generally just tap their head in a regular pattern until they happily drift off to sleep. This shouldn't be of any cause of concern to you. If your child is doing it, try not to rush in and stop them. Just let them go and just know that they're going to pop themselves off to sleep, and that's what they like to do to get to sleep. The other type of head banging that we see is when a child will forcefully hit their heads against the side of the cot rail. It can be a sign of frustration, it can be an anger issue, it can also be a little bit of a trick to get you guys into the room. Not always, but sometimes. If you're noticing that your child is doing this, one, let's work out why. Have they gone to bed overtired? Okay, and they're just unable to switch off. Two, have they gone to bed undertired, so they're not quite ready for sleep, and that's the only way that they can communicate that to you. Three, are they doing it to get that attention from you? In which case, if it's a continual habit and you've ruled out everything else, so you know your child is not overtired, you know they are not undertired, you know that there's no pain issue from any underlying, earaches or teething problems, and you think they're just doing it just as a ploy to get you into the room, I would say to you, watch how you actually respond to that. Give them a couple of minutes if you feel that that's what they're trying to do. Sometimes as parents, we see our children display this type of behavior, so we rush in and we quickly scoop them up and we cuddle them to make them feel all better. And that leaves your little one thinking, Mummy and Daddy came in here awfully quick. I'm going to see if I can get them in here just a little bit quicker next time. And that's how we see that repetitive behavior. So if you're noticing your child is doing that and you feel that they're just doing it to grab your attention and to get you in that room, I've got an amazing tip for you. What I want you to do is set up a porta cot. A porta cot for a couple of weeks is a great sleep space. There's nothing in there that they can actually physically hurt themselves on. And it might just be enough to help discourage that type of behavior. Then that way, once you've got the confidence, one, they're not in any pain, and two, you know that they can't actually physically hurt themselves, it gives you the chance to actually slow down your response time so you're not running in there as quickly. When you find that you can actually do that and you can slow down that response time, it takes the fun out of it for your little one, particularly if they're being just a little bit cheeky. Try not to entertain that kind of behavior. They are certainly, whilst it's extremely frightening for us parents to witness our children do that, they will not, in most cases, hit their head so forcefully that they're actually going to continually damage themselves. Children just generally aren't wired like that. Again though, if you are concerned about that, I do want you to reach out to your medical professional, have a chat with them, let them know what your child's doing, let them know that you feel that, is it behavioural, is it pain, you're a little bit unsure, and they will help guide you in the right direction. But that's my top tip for you, is pop them into that porta cot. It's a safe space for them to fall asleep without you feeling like they're going to hurt themselves. And it's a nice little tool after 1 to 2 weeks that may just actually discourage them from doing that type of behaviour. As always though, if you have any sleep related questions, please don't hesitate to reach out, send me a message, get in contact. I'm more than happy to help you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.